When I graduated from the University of Maine, I wanted to stay in the state of Maine, but that was a challenge at the time, and I ended up having to leave the state to find the job that would meet my needs. I ended up with an opportunity to come back to Maine to work for the university. As I went through my career there was an opportunity to create Compotech. The products we make protect our soldiers out in the field. What we ended up doing is creating a place where more people who are graduating from the University of Maine have a place to land.
I graduated last year in 2023 with a degree in computer science from the University of Maine. So my last 2 years of my degree, when pursuing my computer science, we had to work in a collaborative setting. So classes such as software engineering and our capstone really forced us to work in a setting like this, where you're not really just in a cubicle all by yourself, but instead you have to work with the person to your left and right and actually communicate with them. I feel like I hit the ground running when I came here to Compotech because of it.
My engineering degree, super technical, really prepared me well for a job in field engineering. And then I also had this oyster farm business. I think back on this kind of foundation that we developed at UMaine at the Foster Center is like how to run a business. Being able to go to the Foster Center, get one-on-one personal business advice every week, it really complemented things.
There's just like a hub at the school that kind of pairs students with these internships, get you these opportunities that I'd never even thought about the aquaculture industry. So I think it's kind of good to be able to apply what I've learned through here to kind of help keep our industries alive.
A wood chip is a fascinating thing, and when I think about what the University of Maine has done with some of their biofuels efforts and now the turning a wood chip into insulation, what is the next innovation that is going to lead to?
When we started this company, we were focused on creating the next generation of sustainable building products that utilizes our resources, our natural resources, and in these communities where we've traditionally manufactured, in this case paper, but now wood fiber insulation.
We have this future that we envision, not just in Maine, but everywhere, of sustainable products in every sector of the economy.
It's really about finding the partnership, and UMaine Advanced Structures and Composites are the partner for us to be able to take what we can do well, which is the manufacture, and to bring in what they do so well, which is the building science and the science behind wood, and really work together to ensure that we have a robust opportunity with these products.
With research and development, it's a lot of crazy ideas, and that results in a lot of crazy problem solving to things you haven't seen before. What the engineering, technology, and UMaine programs do really well is expose you to as many things as possible. That way, when you get into the industry, I know where to find the answer, and I know what questions to ask that will help me arrive at a solution.
When we had the idea to start a grist mill, it was because we were missing the infrastructure in the state to clean, dehull, and process the grains we were already growing here into food.
The choice to use 100% Maine grains in the good crust is admittedly a more expensive one that requires a deep commitment on the part of our company. When we first started working with the University of Maine, I had no idea how many other benefits would be involved. Specifically, the strategic partnerships and connections.
That's such an important role for a university to play, to connect both farmers and producers, consumers, and just to have that organization to do the networking and lay the foundation of an impactful food scene in the state.
We aim to make a difference with food, and with that comes the community connections and the rewards of bringing people together.
These are the small businesses in your communities that are creating jobs, that are improving what life is like to live and work and play in Maine.